Welcome to Los Angeles. Lights, camera, action, emphasis on lights in the greater Hollywood area as the USC Trojans set to open another season tonight. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. About to kick it away and get this season started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Trojans offense will get the first swing of the game. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
Now they'll run the draw. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. On the move, it's Moss. Firing to the right, complete. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a third and long. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. He's looking to throw it. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
So Ohio's offense will have its first possession of the game. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. Look, we know he's not going to break any land speed records, but if you can run efficiently, it gives the offense another dynamic weapon.
No doubt. And if you got the space, right, Reese? Like, look at all that space out in front. It doesn't take a genius to figure out, like, go take the yardage. It's free yardage. I'll take them. I'm not going to score a touchdown probably. I'm not going to go a long ways, but give me some first downs and pad my stats a little.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. Looking to pass. It's Navarro. It's complete to the right. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Well, the offense able to pick up some extra yards after that curl throw there, and because the QB got it to his guy early, he was able to turn around, make a guy miss, and go pick up some yak.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They feed him again. Got enough space. And he'll glide his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bobcats. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They reached deep in the playbook, used almost all of them, it seemed, Jesse, and still ended up having to punt last time.
And I think on this next drive, David, you can go back to some of the stuff that worked that last drive, too. Find the things that you had success with. You just got to be able to build on it.
Yeah, and just break that extra tackle, make that extra play, make the guy miss, put a drive together so you can finish with some points.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. The Trojans getting it done through the air, picking up the first down.
And they always got one of these, a big arm sucker that can sling the ball down the field. You think about USC, that's what I always think about. Quarterbacks, playmakers, Hollywood, Heismans.
The give from the gun. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. For all of the star quality that USC has been built on, good offensive line, strong running game has always been a hallmark.
No doubt about it. I think they're built on, the passing game and explosive playmakers out wide, but they've always had that balance at USC. You got to have a little bit of the boring to go with the glitz and the glamour.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Howard. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Navarro. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hunt. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Apparently some confusion as the offense calls the timeout. It's their first of the half. Getting some heat. Finds his big tight end. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Going over the top. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pulls it in. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. They'll immediately call timeout. Throws to the wideout. It's incompleted. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Offense in a bunch formation. Misfired on 1st down. Back to the air on 2nd. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a man, it's Navarro. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. USC 7. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Give to the running back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, we've been looking forward to this one all week. A fun start to things in L.A. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Howard. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got an open man. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Gonna run it. It's McCormick. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Navarro. Gets it out fast. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. The Bobcats are rolling down the field.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more third down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Pugh. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
This is exactly why 3rd down is practiced every single day. 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on 3rd down.
The run from the shotgun. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Defense with a chance to put a stop to this drive. 9th snap coming. It's 3rd and 4. Catch in the middle. It's Hendricks. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
Defenses throughout the week study every 3rd down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Ohio is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Dropping back, it's Navarro. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Bobcats! Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Louisville found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Cardinals football today. Those Cards fans won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Robinson. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Looking to move it through the air. Quick strike complete. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. Looking at a 2nd and short now.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. The back goes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Moss. Working that left side now.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch. The defense is backed up against the wall.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
He caught it. And he wanted to get that one in, but the defense able to force him out of the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. And will cruise into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans! Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back and keep that momentum going.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
It's a nice job by the receiver working past the sticks. Looked like it was going to be a 1st down by the offense, but how about the physical play knocking that ball loose?
He's got great speed. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. They're going to throw it to start. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
Defense looks like they're coming. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting 1st down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Dropping back, it's Navarro. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hudson.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be thrown to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He wants to throw it again. Quickly complete. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snagged on the outside. It's O'Neal. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. He makes the catch. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Line getting set on second down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to pass, it's Moss. Fires left. Makes the catch. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown USC! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the returner goes down. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Time's running out, Jesse. They're in a world of trouble, but as long as you've got a few ticks, there's a chance.
And they've got a quarterback, David. It's just going to have to come down to some good old-fashioned heroics, right? You can't take a sack. You're going to have to buy time, and you're going to have to make some incredible throws.
Buy some time and show off that.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is over, and this will be a game of what might have been. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.